welcome to Reddit on Reddit, the internet's auditory version of Reddit. I'm Nelson Allingham, joined by Michael Campbell.
I suspect, Nelson, that the third week of October is bad for us but better for the listener. Because the first week of October, it's all, oh, it's my birthday, everyone look at me. And the second week of October, you're like, oh, it's my birthday, look at me. And now the listeners are like, thank God all the self-indulgent birthday stuff is over and we can get back to the quality podcasting that they keep promising is just around the corner. And it is, let us tell you.
Some could say that this is my birthday week, though.
Well, your birthday week is last week.
No, but if it starts from my birthday, then it's 7 days. But also, I get the 7 days before as well. It's more of a birthday fortnight.
So what we're saying is then the quality podcasting we've been promising people, that's just pushed back an extra week.
Just one more week,
One more week. Okay, it's good to know. It's good to set those expectations.
Oh, then it's Halloween. And, when it gets to the spooky season, podcast quality is naturally go down. Naturally. Not just ours. It's like a phenomena. Like how full moons make people go crazy. Yeah. Halloween, bad podcasting. It's just a fact.
So anyway, get ready for that.
All right, let's get into it. This first Reddit on Reddit was cross-posted to us by Just Judging Reddit, but it was originally by Michelarachi. And it was in the subreddit, Would you rather fight 3 geese for $100,000 each or 1 brown bear for $10 million? You get 1 month to prepare. For the geese, you can only use your bare hands, and all 3 will come at you at the same time. For the bear, you can use any one weapon invented before 500 AC. You receive $100,000 for each goose killed, or $10 million if you kill the bear. Okay. So you could leave 1 goose as if you killed 2 and you're like, I'm not a murderer. I don't need $300,000. You could leave 1 alive until obviously you get into debt.
When you've squandered the 200,000. Yeah, because you could keep the third geese just in a cage in your backyard.
Yeah,
as a nest egg. That's what they often call it. yeah. And does the spawn of the geese, if the geese were to spawn more geese, because then I would kill no geese.
Breed the geese.
I would kill no geese initially.
Oh my God! And I suppose you could kill 1.
Yeah, to get the money I need to start some kind of geese farm.
Hire a geese breeder.
Yeah. And be like, work overtime. There's $100,000 in it for you.
Yeah. It's going to be awkward when you have to explain to the geese breeder that you will need to kill the offspring by hand.
Yes, yeah. But if I can farm them in a way that eventually, Nelson, I'm just reaching in and snapping necks. That's my ideal scenario.
This is what I imagine. They sort of poke. Oh, God. I was thinking of a sort of, a neck trap little scenario where their little neck goes through like a box and then you stick your hand through one side and you pull to bring it. Oh, God, it's so horrible. It's going to be hard to explain this to your family as well, isn't it? Like, let alone the geese breeder.
I think...
Like, how did you come into all this money? I've been snapping geese necks.
I think if I told them how I did it, they wouldn't believe me anyway.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, these are magical geese, and when I snap their necks, I get $100,000. And they'll be like, okay, if you don't want to tell us what's happening with the geese, that's fine.
Yeah. It's drugs, Campo. Obviously, it's drugs. The tax office would probably get involved, I suppose.
Yeah, does the geese give you cash? Cash would be preferable.
I don't want to pay tax on this.
Yeah, because the thing is, even if you were, we got the ATO here, the Australian Tax Office. Even if we were being very honest with them to be like, look, honestly, this income is from geese that I've been killing with my bare hands.
Yeah.
What? I don't think you have the remit to be taxing this.
Yeah. Show me where it says.
Show me where in the country's tax bylaws does it say magically accruing money is to be taxed as income.
Yeah, well, does it count as income? That's we need an accountant on the show.
Could you somehow argue that what's taxed the lowest? Is it inheritance? Is it like charitable donation to you, I guess?
Yeah. Oh yeah, could it be?
Because if inheritance is like the lowest tax, like, well, I'm inheriting this money from the geese.
Yeah, they're actually
at the moment of their death
of mine, and they
geese have left this money to me.
That's tricky. I mean, I suppose even if you got taxed, maybe could you? I don't know.
I guess
thinking, that's a lot of money, because I was thinking if you're just a geese farmer, you sell geese for their meat or something.
Yeah.
Then I feel like that that's a lot of money per geese. But then you've got to wait for them to. I'm just trying to plug the holes, you know.
Okay. In Australia, prize and lottery winnings are classified as tax-free income.
Oh.
So how do we need to say it's some kind of prize that we're winning. The game is kill the goose.
Yeah.
With the prize money being $100,000, and you're just very good at it.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, let's say that, I guess. Because to be honest, I lied to the ATO all the time, campers. I'd be like, nah, trust us, this is lottery winnings.
Yeah, because if I could just breed the farm of geese, I would prefer that than having to fight a bear.
One bear. I mean, it's a lot of geese to get to $10 million. Well, not that much. I feel like you could get there pretty quickly, actually.
You could get there over time. I don't need $10 million tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
$100,000 will tide me over.
Yeah.
You know, and then...
I feel bad killing geese, though. That's the thing. It's not about the difficulty. Like, it says you have to fight 3 geese, but is it much of a fight?
I mean, it's a small fight if they all come at you at once, because then I guess you're a little bit flustered. Which one do I kill first?
Here's the problem with geese, though. Mm-hmm. They are my enemy, but they are also, in themselves, a useful weapon. Like, they are a mace of sorts.
Yeah, but
if you grab one by the neck, you could beat the other 2 with the geese. Okay. Like, that's very rare.
Here is what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of the monkey paw ironic consequence kind of thing. So even if you stomped on a geese, they'd be like, we said bare hands.
Okay.
And I don't want, like, if I killed a goose and then I used that as some kind of club to club the other geese, I'd be scared that they would say, well, you actually killed the 2 other geese with the first goose, not your bare hands. Which is why I need to, unfortunately, Nelson, why I need to wring their neck.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
You're fending off the other 2 with your feet while you wring their
neck. Yes, exactly.
Oh, no, sorry, we're capturing the other 2. I forgot.
Yes, yeah.
We're capturing the first 2, and then the last one.
Yeah.
Their friends watch as you wring the neck of the last one. What if, because I don't know how to tell the gender of geese, we end up with like 2 males, and then we have to breed it, get a female to breed it with, then does that mean that we get $50,000 for the offspring?
That's all what will come out in our research, because even if it doesn't work, Nelson, we still have $200,000 extra out there.
Yeah.
You know, worst case scenario is we're walking away with $200,000 extra.
Yeah, that's true. The other question is, could you kill a bear with a spear?
I mean, you could kill a bear with a spear, yes. Could I kill a bear with a spear? It depends if the bear's... The thing is the bear coming for me to attack? Or Is it just a bear in my yard that's not really up for a fight and I come at it with a spear? Because then maybe I have a chance. You know what I mean? If I could take it by surprise and get one really good spear.
You think you're confident enough that even just a wild bear that's not intending to initially fight you, you could sneak up to it, stab it with a spear in a killing blow.
I would imagine I have invented some kind of trap, like a pit. Maybe I've dug a pit with big spikes in it, and I'm trying to lure the bear toward me, maybe, or maybe I've got a big old hunk of meat out there, and to trap the bear down the hole.
Yeah.
And then just let it starve to death.
Oh my God, that's so horrible. Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah. I like the idea that you've got something like bears aren't that dumb that they would go down like a hole that they can't get out. That's like so tall they can't get out of.
Yeah,
but you do have something tantalizing down there.
Oh like and I've got it covered with the classic like leaves and sticks scenario.
Oh, okay.
It's a covered pit.
Yeah, I was thinking like you just put a little bit of honey at the bottom. Classically,
yeah,
that's the way to do it. And then you from behind, as it's like sniffing over the edge, just run and shoulder charge it,
shove it in.
Do you reckon you could? Do you reckon you could shoulder charge it?
No, I reckon if I ran with my full force and put everything I had into the back of a bear, it would not shift one.
Yeah, it wouldn't even know you were there.
Yeah. We have like kangaroos here in Australia, which are pure muscle. Like those things, if you ever get up close to a kangaroo, you're in awe of how muscular they are. And I reckon a bear is just that 10 times over.
Yeah, that's true. Unless it's Winnie the Pooh, because he's a pretty pathetic.
I could kill Winnie the Pooh.
He's a pathetic bear, isn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, he'd be like, oh, bother, and then I'd fucking chop his head off.
Or Yogi, honestly. I could kill Yogi.
Yogi is tricky, though.
Yeah, I think
because there's that ranger that reckons he could get Yogi, and he never does.
Yeah, but the ranger's not trying to kill Yogi.
It depends, because, again, if you had a pit, but at the other side of the pit you had a lovely picnic basket, you probably could get Yogi.
We do know his weakness. That's
true. Do you think you could kill the bear in the Big Blue House?
What's the bear in the Big Blue House again?
It was like a kid's show from the late 90s. It's just a jovial bear that welcomed you into his big blue house.
Oh, yeah, okay. I didn't really watch this one.
Or more Australian, I guess. Could you kill Humphrey Big Bear?
Yeah, I mean, that's just a man in a costume.
That is just a man in a costume.
I could definitely kill that bear. Yeah. How about we kill somebody called Theodore? Classically, they might be known as Teddy Bear. Clutching at straws here. Can I murder someone called Teddy Bear?
Yeah, that's the thing, is it hasn't specified what bear.
I've heard polar bears are the worst to face.
Yeah, I'm sure. Any actual bear. What's the loophole that is technically a bear?
I know. I'm just going to the scale.
I could kill a koala bear.
Ooh, koala bear.
They're doped up to the gills anyway. They're so stoned out of their mind. They'll just take a big old rock.
Yeah.
Slam it in the back of its head.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, here's the problem I've got. I've just searched this. No, koalas are not bears.
Okay.
Misleading I was ready for the loophole, but how about those? There's like those Chinese orange. Yeah,
what's the smallest bear? The panda. Yeah.
No. There's like red. Red. Yeah. Sorry, they are red pandas. Yeah. You're right. Yeah. What is the smallest bear in the world?
If we have to face a bear and it's a panda, we could probably just wait for it to go extinct at this point.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
If we killed a panda, the whole world would be so angry at us.
Yeah. We've been trying for so long. They would be good one to kill because they look pretty lazy.
I'm sure they'd fuck you up if they really wanted to.
If they wanted to.
But it seems like they want to die because they're not breeding.
I reckon if I disguised the end of my spear as bamboo, I could get it to put the spear in its mouth.
And then you just go, "Ha!" and shove it forward.
Okay, world's smallest bear, the sun bear.
Oh.
Also known as the Malayan sun bear. Seems like the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? That kind of looks vicious, though. I don't like the idea of that one. I would say it's the size of, like, you know, a biggish dog.
Okay. Yeah.
But it still looks beefy, and I do not want to.
Yeah. And, like, we can rule out we'd never take on a drop bear. A drop bear would fuck us up.
Oh, that's the most dangerous bear.
That is probably the most dangerous bear.
You wouldn't know where it's
like
coming
a grizzly
from.
or something below that. Yeah, teddy bears are the real win. If we could just rip the head off a teddy bear, i.e. Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah. And if it has to be real, I suppose we'll kill a panda. What if you killed a panda and then donated like 1 million of the 10 million to panda conservation? Surely that's going to save more than one panda.
It depends, Nelson, if anyone knows you killed the panda.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'd secretly kill a panda, obviously.
If you can kill the panda in the privacy of your own property and no one has to know and you bury it out the back.
Lucky I dug that huge pit that I could just cover.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, you know what? Get the bear in the pit, fill the pit in.
Yeah. Okay, anyway. Let's move on, Cambo, to Ask Reddit. Ask Reddit. We spoke about killing animals for like
I do wonder how many people that turned off.
Yeah. All the animal lovers, Cambo. They can get the hell out of here. Okay, this is cross-posted to us by Just Judging Reddit, but it was originally by Action Required. Every mammal on Earth suddenly has human intelligence. What takes over the world?
Well, it would depend if you're talking about land or sea.
Well, all mammals, so.
Yeah, well, but like dolphins are mammals.
Yes.
Maybe, with superhuman...
Could they take over?
With superhuman intelligence, maybe they will find a way to conquer the land section. I was going to say they have a disadvantage once they're on land.
Yeah. But I always think... This is what I...
But I forget that we do explore the sea with our human intelligence, so...
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's not like we're not being able to.
Yeah.
I always think about this, right? We'll be like, well, everything is, easier for us. We're dexterous. We've got opposable thumbs.
Yeah.
Sets us apart from lots of other mammals. But we've just built a world in which having opposable thumbs is a benefit.
Yeah.
Like, could dolphins be like, well, we've got this sick tail and we've created many a tool in which... this sick tail is useful for.
Honestly, it's such an interesting thought that it's so hard to get your head around that our society and what we think is advanced is because of how we are and how we look and how we function. There's a book called Project Hail Mary, and it's got to do with communication and contact with extraterrestrials. And it becomes apparent that between humans and them, their math is different. Even just down to the simple fact that humans do things in sections of 5s and 10s, and we do that because we've got 5 fingers on each hand and 10. So that to us is a neat rounded number to do things, whereas this other race has 4, so everything's in 8s. Yeah. And it's just an interesting, even just that small concept of what numbers you would round to. Exponentially done out to thumbs or tails or oxygen or anything like that. It's so interesting.
Yeah. It is an interesting concept. But here's the thing. I don't think dolphins got a chance. I do think you're in trouble if you I could imagine a scenario where there is a seagoing mammal, whale or dolphin or something, that dominates the sea, and humans are left to land. But I can't imagine that sea mammal taking over land from humans.
Yeah. Yeah, because I don't think we control the sea necessarily. We control maybe the surface of the sea.
Even at the moment,
Yeah.
We are not in control of that.
No. Okay. So the question is then, what would it be the biggest?
It's not the panda, am I right?
No, it's not the panda. Definitely not the panda. Even if they were humans, they'd be dumb humans.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there are dumb mammals, dumb humans that exist. So,
is it as simple as like the biggest, strongest wins?
But their numbers are usually smaller for that. Like if we're talking about, because it's different. Okay, this is what I think. If it was like a fight, humans would win because we've got. If we're starting from now, we've got too much technology on our side.
That's true. Looking at the phrasing, every mammal is suddenly human intelligence, which would indicate that we have already got all the nuclear weapons.
Yeah. With nuclear. But
just like the idea of a nuclear deterrent, like they all now have human intelligence and go, okay, we just want to let you all know as a species, we could destroy this world right now.
Yeah.
So don't try anything.
Don't even think about it. So I'm thinking that like if any one species of mammal tried to take over, they'd be shut down. They couldn't be coordinated enough. I think even for the like toughest, like, I don't know, lions or bears or something, I guess, if they got together, I feel like their force would still not be strong enough. But there could be a case for like a long-term domination victory in sort of politically taking over the landscape where... And then I think that's a game of numbers.
Yeah.
So it's not about strength. Which then I think is like, so I don't know maybe it's got to be some sort of like mouse or something. What breeds quickly?
Can I tell you what the top comment on this post is?
Okay, yeah.
So this is by M. Sporkboy. Said, I'm going to go with rats. Fanatical rats can eat anything, breed a litter once a month, and get anywhere. They would wipe us out in a couple of years.
Yes. That is true. Again, I don't think they could wipe us out. I still feel, even though they've got... maybe.
It's the thing is they've never had the ability to organize.
Yeah. They
That's
have to
the scary
we've got
bit.
Communication around the whole world to gang up on rats. This is just like them that have developed their intelligence. That's what I mean. But they could maybe play the long game, right? Where like, okay, it takes a while. I'm talking about like, hundreds, thousands of years perhaps, where they end up getting like the right to vote as an example, when if they started having human intelligence, I feel like they'd be like, well, we should, as I was going to say is like humanitarians or something, as, people that believe in equal rights.
Yeah.
That should extend to all intelligent life. And then they'd start outnumbering us in the polls. And first, they would just back a candidate that is pro-rats. Until one day, they have a rat that's elected and then runs for office. And then, even if all the humans were like, oh no, crap, we didn't think this through. We didn't realize how they could multiply so fast. But it's too late. They've already got all the votes.
Yeah. We didn't consider this, though. The rats are super intelligent, so there are all these risks. But also the cats are super intelligent.
Oh.
So if we think they're good at catching rats now...
Oh, my God, yeah.
Do we team up with the cats?
This has become really a political kind of espionage
it has
thing.
become, yeah.
Well, we have to talk to the cats and be like, hey, guys, we made a mistake. We gave rats too many rights.
But, like, we've been feeding you tuna and let you lay in the sun.
Yeah.
Like, we've been good to you.
I like the idea that cats would get human intelligence and still just be kind of like, whatever.
You like what? Yeah, you are how you are, you know.
Yeah. Like, this has barely changed us. Yeah. Anywho, I think we should move on and get into Today I Advise. So now it's time for Today I Learned. What are these about? Today I Learned. And also sometimes advice. Okay, I know we've moved on, but I just thought about like the other scenario, which is what if all the mammals ganged up on just the humans?
Yeah, I was also thinking if it turns out that humans taste good,
oh no,
we are also screwed.
That's all it takes sometimes.
Yeah,
if you taste good to a predator. Mm-hmm. Okay, anyway, this advice was by Throrang2. My friend with benefits, 43 female, bought me a very expensive gift for my 23 male birthday.
Whoa. Sorry.
How do I give this back and explain it to my parents? Before anyone says anything, yes, I am aware we have an age difference. She's a great woman and she makes a lot of money. Like, I think she might even be making 7+ figures a year.
Okay.
I met her doing handyman work for her and things escalated into friends with benefits. Mm-hmm. She started giving me a few extra dollars for keeping her company, and the amounts just got bigger. Mm-hmm. Then she started buying me jewelry and such, and I've tried to return these things, but she says she's grateful for me keeping her company and making her feel good since she has no family and doesn't get attention from men. We see each other multiple days of the week, and usually at the end of the week, she gives me extra money and buys me stuff for the holidays. Like I said, I don't like taking the gifts, but she insists. Anyways, my birthday was last week, and she got me a brand new motorcycle. She got me the one I wanted, paid off, and she said she's going to give me the title once she gets it in the mail. I really told her I couldn't take it as it's almost a $20,000 bike, but she told me she knows I've been saving up and working hard for it anyways. How do I explain to my parents a bike I can't afford to get is mine now? Or how can I just make her take the gift back?
You can't really make her take the gift back.
Yeah,
you can refuse to use it, I guess, but
yeah, it's
making someone take a gift back
doesn't really.
Yeah, it doesn't really work. They can take it back off you. Like that is a thing, but like you can't forcefully, I guess, give a gift back.
Can we point something out here? Mm-hmm. And no shame at all.
Yeah,
but this guy is a sex worker.
Yeah.
He's getting paid for
I think he doesn't realize yet that she is paying for his services. And maybe
this is like I can't remember what the movie's called with Marky Mark and Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell, yeah, the other guys.
Yeah. And Will Ferrell is like, he's saying how he used to help women with security and stuff, and they'd pay him a little bit, and he's like, oh, you're a pimp. And then he's like, no, I wasn't. No, that's not what I was.
He's like, they'd appreciate what I was doing, so they give me a little bit of their money. It's, I don't know if this is a controversial opinion, Nelson, you tell me. This guy's 23. He's an adult. Mm-hmm. And this is an adult relationship. Mm-hmm. Either you're into it or you're not. Mm-hmm. And if you're scared to tell your parents about it, then you're not. Or if you think that this is something, then you should tell your parents. Like,
I think it probably unless it's the thing, right?
Unless it's been going for like 6 years or something like that, where you're like, oh, okay, I understand.
Well, yeah, I think that's kind of the, like, there is part of me that gets his struggle. Yeah. In that it's like, well, I know I have kind of been paid for sex.
Yeah.
And but like I still might have feelings for this person, and obviously I'm not doing this with anyone else, so it is a bit more of a relationship, you know. But like there is a stigma that like you're getting paid for this relationship, and so if you get this gift, then you have to tell other people.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That you are getting paid for this relationship, kind of. And it is a weird scenario. I mean, I'm kind of joking that he's a sex worker, I guess, because he sees it as a relationship. But it's tricky because you are getting
it would appear to me like it's, in a way, it's sweet that this person is like, I don't want these gifts, I just want to be in this relationship.
Yeah.
But clearly this woman feels like I need to keep him around. Yeah. And the way to do that is to kind of buy that affection and attention with these extra money and these gifts like that. And he's trying to say like, oh no, but I don't want any of that. I just want the... Well,
but he obviously do you think does want some of that.
Yeah, the question is, does he want that or does he not want to have to explain it?
He must want some of that. I think he doesn't want to explain it.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think, he does want all the stuff, so it's working.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I feel like that's the thing. Mm-hmm. He's trying to say that he doesn't really want it, but I think what he's saying is, I kind of want to keep this stuff, but I feel really awkward about it.
Yeah, because then everyone will know that I am inadvertently being paid for sex.
Yeah.
What I would do, if she's really into him and happy to help him, which it seems like she is, say, what I need you to do is put $20,000 in an envelope outside my house, and then one day in front of my parents, I'm like, oh,
what's this?
I found a $20,000 envelope. I've been meaning to get that bike.
Yeah.
I'll use this money. Yeah. And then you can give it back to her.
But if your dad is like, oh, no, actually, I left that there.
Yeah.
Oh, did you? Yeah. I left that there. Yeah.
No, this is a different. This is a different envelope of money.
No, it's not. How do you know what my envelope looks like? It looks exactly like that.
Son, give me the envelope. Listen to your father.
Yeah, it turns out this guy's got a piece of shit dad. I'm reading between the lines, and that's what I've decided.
Let's take you back to being 23-year-old Nelson. You are friends with benefits with a 43-year-old lady.
I mean, I'd be telling everybody. Like, hey guys, got friends with benefits.
Older lady. You would rock up and go, see this bike? You're never going to believe how I got this bike.
Yeah, like guys, you will not believe it. I'm having sex for this bike. I can't even ride a motorbike.
You think it's a normal motorbike? It's an expensive motorbike.
How long do you reckon it lasts? And like these relationships, because there is is it like sugar baby or something? Because there's like sugar daddy.
Sugar daddy is the opposite version of this.
Like she is the sugar mommy or something.
Yeah,
but like he's the sugar baby. Well, I can't remember what the term is. Well, but it's like he would
be the toy boy.
Yeah, like toy boy.
Like she's kind of playing with this young.
But there's like I feel like that's less.
Yeah, that's
true. There's a term that I think it encompasses the financial gains of this. Like,
is it sugar
guy.
Baby?
Is it sugar baby? Did I just make up that term?
Well, she would be the sugar mama, I guess. So yeah, what does that make?
Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. It's not important. But
anyway, this is Reddit, so break up is the advice that you will be given.
Break up and give us a number. Or just give us the gifts. If you're not sure, you're like, I can't take this gift. That's fine. Give it here.
Yeah. You have all the sex you want. You do that. We're not interested in that bit. Give us the money.
Yeah, exactly. We've got loving wives. I mean, if they paid us for sex, I wouldn't mind.
Yeah. Well, you'd hear about it on this podcast.
Yeah. We'd brag
if we're getting paid for sex, you're hearing about it on this podcast.
New watch. That's right. Had sex with my wife last night. Anywho, Campbell, let's move on into shower thoughts.
Shower thoughts, shower thoughts, shower thoughts, shower thoughts.
I have a prediction. In like several months' time, maybe a year, somebody's going to be like, who said this quote?
Yeah.
Hey, Cambo, check out this watch. I just had sex with my wife.
Yeah. Okay, let's see that into our memories. Look at this watch. I just had sex with my wife. That was Nelson.
Yeah.
You'd think it was me because I'm the watch guy of the two of us, but that was Nelson.
Yeah. Okay. This shower thought is by Spaquis. Waking up when your body is done sleeping, not when a machine tells you to, is a profound privilege that many of us won't get to enjoy as adults.
I find as I age and I have days off here and there, this is something I actually try and do, which is like let myself sleep in. Yeah. And at first I thought, well, this is going to like ruin my sleeping patterns and stuff. If it really hasn't. Just occasionally I will just let myself wake up. Like I will turn off all the alarms, turn off all that kind of stuff, and just let myself wake up when I wake up. Oh, you wake up so good.
So I basically do this
every day. Yeah.
Because I've just gotten into the habit of waking up roughly at the right time that I need to start work. If I need to start work earlier, obviously I'll set an alarm. But like I'm of the controversial opinion that not everybody, but I think a certain percentage of people who think they can't do this could. One is you need to go to bed earlier than perhaps you intend to, like depending what time you need to wake up. But like you can get into the habit of going to sleep at a certain time, having enough sleep, and your body just waking you up at the time that you need to do stuff. I think a lot of people can't commit to that. And it's hard to because you know, we live in a world where you can go out at night with your friends till all hours of the morning or whatever. Like if we consider that we are still cavemen because we've just happened to like accidentally advance our society really fast, but biologically we're just like cavemen, people. Then nighttime, like after dark, was for sleeping. You know, it's like that. You would stop doing things and you would go to sleep and you would wake up when there's light in the morning. Like we have now just exceeded that. Tenfold, because
which also means that they would have woken up way earlier than we do. They would have woken up when the sun rises.
Yeah, exactly. So I feel like it's like that's still in like our DNA, right? Like you can still tap into that if you can manage to do it. But yeah, I always feel a million times better when I just wake up at whenever my body tells me to, rather than setting an alarm. Especially, obviously, I feel like everybody might feel this way, but as you get older, it just becomes harder to be like, have a late night or something. Then have to set an alarm and get up early. I just feel so rubbish. And it just, every day I get older, the worse that feeling is on me.
Times was you could go out really late, come to a shift the next day at your job and do the full shift. And like when I say shift, like outwardly customer facing shift. Interacting and talking. Not a chance.
Here's another one. It's by Captain Safety. If shit ever hits the fan, all of a sudden, then Amazon delivery drivers are going to have a head start on gathering supplies. Do you think they will, or it's just going to be heaps of rubbish? Great.
You look at what people have ordered in the back of your van, and be like, none of this is of use whatsoever.
I've got one of those mouth strengtheners things, lip strengtheners. Great. I've got like 1,000 of those because idiots got.
The question is, what's the last thing you ordered on Amazon, and would it be of any use to someone if shit hit the fan?
I mean, I barely use Amazon. I could not tell you the last thing I ordered off Amazon because it would have been years ago.
Look, the last thing I ordered off Amazon, potentially, you know that many, many months ago, I lost a portable charger to my phone. And I just re-brought one on sale. So I guess maybe a battery might be useful. But if you go to the one before then, it was a pair of costume glasses for a party I had to attend and a fake mustache because I had to go as Groucho Marx to a party.
Yeah.
That's not going to help anyone.
That doesn't help.
No.
The last thing I ordered offline, not from Amazon, but ordered just offline, was a phone case.
Yeah.
I feel like that's not really
That's
helpful.
not really going to help, is it?
Who are the most helpful? I mean, I guess it depends on what shit hits the fan means.
Yeah. Are Doomsday Preppers ordering off Amazon? Because if you've got one of them in your local area and you've been delivering to them, you'd be like, sweet, these guys have ordered all this extra canned food or whatever.
Yeah. I suppose if we're speaking locally, people get supermarket deliveries. So if you work for a company like Coles or Woolworths, they just do regular deliveries around the block and you're worried about food supply. Obviously, most of it's probably going to be perishable pretty instantly. Yeah. But there'll be enough cans in there, mate. If you had like a day's worth of groceries, maybe you could survive a bit longer than some others. I don't know. I can't think of what the best role or position would be in.
I'm looking at all of my orders throughout the whole year on Amazon to see if there's anything that would be any. I think the last thing I ordered, the battery, is the only thing of use. USB-C cable, not needed.
Yeah.
Tripod for a camera, not needed.
Yeah.
Spare watch charger, not needed.
You should try order more guns, Cambo.
Yeah. Guns and general survival supplies.
Yeah. Yeah. I think maybe. No, I don't know. I was going to say, like, we've said if shit hits the fan means zombie apocalypse. We've said this before. But working at the cinema is pretty good because a lot of cinemas will have a projection room that's like a little bit difficult to get to.
Locked doors.
We know the cinema we used to work for. We would know where to tunnel so that you could get to the storeroom that has all the food.
Yeah.
So there's like, I feel like maybe you just need to be in a place that has lots of food and... shelter in some way.
I mean, this, I guess, is the genius of the Dawn of the Dead plot, is like, oh, you're in a shopping mall. If you can lock that down.
Yeah.
A shopping mall
Tricky to lock down, though.
Tricky to lock down.
Would a casino be easier? They try to keep people in. It's like, just regularly, they're like, we've only got one exit and there's a million people in there.
No, but I feel like they always want people to come in. They want it easy to get into the casino as well.
Yeah. But often no windows, which has got to be good in a zombie apocalypse.
That is good in a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, there is a casino, like the closest casino to us is kind of also connected to... Oh, well, yeah, it's just got a lot of other shops.
Yeah. Within the casino is the cinema, which is a backup plan.
That's true. So
it's like having a bunker within a bunker.
Yeah. All right.
That being said, if the zombie apocalypse is outside and then you got into Crown Casino in Melbourne and locked it down with all the people that were in Crown Casino, you'd be like, is this better than being out in the apocalypse?
I feel like at least one person's been bit and they're like, I'll be fine.
I'll come in.
Yeah, that's a problem. And it's not like they ever close, so it's not like you'd be like, oh, lucky I was working the... 3 a.m. overnight shift.
Yeah,
it's like, no, you still just got tons of people in there at any point. Anyway. All right, let's move into podnapping.
Oh my God, I'm being podnapped.
Podnapping.
This is podnapping, where we nap a pod. We take a topic of conversation or a segment from another thing, and we do it ourselves.
It's my week this week, Nelson. This is probably not going to be a very long podnapping, but it's one that people can play along with, which I'm excited about. Mm-hmm. I came up with this podnapping after I watched a movie recently called The Threesome. And,
you would, Cambo.
Well, here's the thing, Nelson. Very light on any sex whatsoever, this movie.
Okay.
And I'm like, you're not delivering what the title would suggest. There's a titular threesome, You don't see it. Mm-hmm. There is also another very important to the plot implied sex scene that you do not see. It's a very sexless movie.
Yeah.
But it did make me think about sex scenes in movies and this kind of like how it's evolved over the years. And this game is called Is There Dong?
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to read to you, there's 10 movies here. Some of them have penis, some of them don't.
Okay.
And I just want you to tell me, is there dong?
Okay. Is there dong? Okay. Yeah, that's good.
Movie number 1. Is there dong in The Shawshank Redemption? It is a movie set in a male prison.
So there is the scene where he's meant to give fellatio.
Yes, where he is like assaulted.
Yeah. But I don't think you like see dong.
But there's also shower scenes in that movie as well?
There's shower scenes. I'm going to say no dong.
No dong. No, there is no dong in The Shawshank Redemption.
Oh, phew. Lucky.
Okay. Is there dong, Nelson, in the movie Kingsman? It's a raunchier comedy. It has jokes about anal sex. Mm-hmm. It's Matthew Vaughn, who's kind of an edgelord. Is there any dong in it?
It doesn't strike me as a movie that would. I'm going to say no dong.
You're going double no dong?
Seems risky, but I'm going to go double no dong.
The risk is paid off, Nelson. There is no dong in Kingsman.
Okay.
Thing is, would I dare go triple no dong?
Oh, no. This is where we run into problems.
Is there dong, Nelson, in the movie 28 Days Later?
Oh, God.
A lot of zombies.
I wish these were movies that I had watched in the past 5 years. Haven't seen any of these for so long. I think I've seen all of them, but just not in a long time. Let's say...
Would I do
I'm going to go triple no dong.
There is dong, Nelson. There is dong in 28 Days Later.
There's dong?
You do see Cillian Murphy's dong in 28 Days Later.
Okay.
When he wakes up in hospital, he's completely naked. And the reason I added this is because if you ever watch 28 Years Later, Nelson, there's so much dong in that movie.
Oh.
there's a lot.
Yeah. They were like, we've got to up it for the sequel.
Okay, you've got 2 no dongs and 1 dong. Is there dong, Nelson, in the movie Watchmen?
Yes.
Yes, there is.
I'm pretty confident in that.
There's a big blue dong in that one.
Big blue dong. Yeah.
CGI animated dong as well.
Yeah, crazy.
That being said, there is a Watchmen TV series as well, where there is the same character you see is dong, not CGI animated. Oh. Let me say, Nelson. Ooh. He's done well.
Yeah, but is it not CGI animated? He's
no,
made
I
it
think
like he's put like
real.
in his contract. He's like
the dude that plays him. You're like, that makes a lot of sense. You look like you'd be rocking that.
Yeah. Okay.
Is there dong, Nelson, in the movie Forgetting Sarah Marshall?
I reckon there might be shock dong. That was a long time ago, and I reckon. It seems like the movie where at that time, not much dong around.
Yeah.
And I reckon for comedic effect, there's a shock dong.
There is a comedic shock dong in Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Right at the beginning as well. It's Jason Segel.
Jason, why did I say Alex? Do you know what? I was going to say Jason. This is what happened. Okay. I swear. Yeah. Jason Alexander.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah,
and then I said Alex, and then I was like, well, it's not Alex Jason. And then, but the Jason was just hiding.
Yes, yeah. Jason Segel drops his towel at the start of that movie as he's being broken up with. And then he gets broken up with completely naked. Very funny.
Yeah.
The question is, Nelson, that movie did have a spin-off in the form of Get Him to the Greek with Russell Brand and Jonah Hill. It's a spin-off of Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Yeah.
Is there dong in the spin-off? Was dong the magic ingredient?
It kind of feels like they would go for another dong play.
You would think they would,
what you
but
want me to think.
They did not go for a second dong.
Oh, okay.
You got 4 more.
That's why nobody remembers getting to the creek.
You got 4 more, Nelson. This is probably the best Podnapping I've ever done, by the way.
Okay.
Is there dong in the movie Borat?
Ooh. See, if you had have said, is there dong in the movie
Bruno,
then maybe...
Oh, yeah, there's dong. There's dong.
There, I was like, yeah, I think there's
Bruno.
dong in there. But Borat?
He wears a mankini, but he keeps the dong tucked away in the mankini.
Yeah. I'm going to say no dong.
Nah, there's dong.
Oh,
There's
okay.
dong. There's dong and there's balls, Nelson.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
There's balls slapping in face in that one. They have a naked fight at one point in Borat.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I think I do remember that. Yeah.
Nelson, is there dong in the movie Schindler's List?
Okay.
Very artistic
I haven't
film.
seen this one.
Very artistic film.
I haven't seen this one.
And I will preface this by saying not all dong is fun dong.
Not all dong is fun. I can imagine the scenario in which the dong is shown.
Yeah.
And it's a very sad moment. Yes. I haven't seen the movie.
But do you think they showed it?
I reckon
Or
they
would it be
might
too
have
distracting?
for integrity's sake.
Oh, so you're thinking for the sake of realism and integrity, they may have shown sad dong.
Oh, but it's a really old movie.
1993, this came out.
Yeah, that's what I'm classifying it. I understand it's not like that old, but, old-ish. So would they put it... Because then would it make it like an R? Because I feel like they had funnier, more restrictive... But then, honestly, because I've never seen it, I don't know if it is... It could be technically an R film that I've just never... You know what? I'll stick with my first instinct and say there is dong.
There is dong. There is sad dong.
Sad dong. I can imagine.
Dong.
Yeah.
Can I go to the opposite end of the spectrum, Nelson?
Yep.
Is there dong in the movie Saw 4?
Yeah, we've really taken a jump, haven't we?
Both got artistic merit. One just has a bit more.
Yeah, yeah. Because it had 3 other movies before it. So, obviously, it only improved its artistic merit.
I'll give you this hint.
Can you tell me
no dong in Saw 1 to 3. Did they change it in Saw 4 and add dong?
Can you tell me, like, the quick plot premise? Because I want to know if I've actually even seen Saw 4. Do you remember? Just a brief, like...
I mean, how do you describe it without it sounding like the other Saw movies? People wake up in a house, traps everywhere.
Yeah, so one I remember is like a guy who's like a cop and he's...
So the guy in the 4th one, from memory, is a SWAT guy who gets trapped in a house.
Does he have... Okay.
It is possible that you've not seen it, Nelson. I just want your vibe. Is a dong the kind of thing they would put into a Saw movie?
I think I have seen this one. Yeah. Okay. So I do remember. I think I've got the right Saw in my head. I think I have seen it.
Do you remember?
So
any
I think
dong?
the guy is like, Jigsaw's like paying him a lesson because he always charges in head first, sort of thing, and he goes into this whole thing. But
classic
actually,
Jigsaw.
He just needed to relax and not do anything, and then he would have saved his daughter or something like that. I can't remember. So I'm trying to remember that movie. I don't think it would be from him, but he saves other people, I think, within the house.
Is there Jigsaw dong? Is he doing these torture traps dong out?
I'm gonna say no dong.
There is dong, Nelson.
There's dong?
There's dong.
Damn.
I think it's just one of the victims.
Yeah. Because I think it's that like you
thing.
follow this guy's journey throughout, but he meets some other people that like he has to, just be one of those dong heads.
Okay, last one at the moment. I believe we are 50-50 for dong and no dong, by the way.
No.
So this is the last one. Is there dong in the movie Bridesmaids? Now, female-centric. You wouldn't think there would be dong, but raunchy comedy.
I remember right at the start of Bridesmaids, she makes this funny joke about like when her husband wants a blowjob.
Yeah.
And she uses her hand to imitate where he's got his dick, which honestly is really funny. I remember that joke because it's quite funny, the way she does that. So it is pretty raunchy. Are we saying fake dong?
Not hand doesn't count as fake dong.
Not hand, but
like dildo.
Dildo.
No, I wasn't counting dildo. Because the Kingsman probably does have dildo as well, for all we know.
Yeah.
Show someone that's slapped in the face with a dildo.
Okay, I'm gonna say no dong.
You're gonna go no dong for Bridesmaids.
Yeah.
Correct. No dong.
No
dong.
That was a toughie though, because they could have been dong in that movie.
They could have been.
If you had said it, I would have been like, "Yep, makes sense."
Makes sense. That's the thing. I just want people to know sometimes dong in a movie will sneak up on you.
Yeah. You get a surprise dong.
Anyway, that's my podnapping, Nelson.
Yeah, good. Like it. I like it. That's good. All right. Well, now it's time for the Ask Me Anything.
You got the questions. We have the answers. So ask us anything at all.
This is the Ask Me Anything, where listeners of the show, just like you, listener, can write in and ask us anything you want.
Yes, like Cousin Rowan has. Cousin Rowan has written in again after a very, very long time. He's begun listening again to the podcast.
Yeah, sucker.
Gentlemen, since listening to a recent episode and writing in, I've realized that this podcast may have been an addiction for me. For whatever reason, I'd kicked the habit, but now have fallen off the wagon as I catch up on missed episodes. AMA, if your podcast had a warning disclaimer, what would it be and why? Cheers, Cousin Rowan.
I guess it would be this show contains audio nicotine.
Yeah, we do.
Not many people know this.
We have a rare form of audio nicotine that we pump into the sound waves.
Yeah. We're working on audio heroin, but we don't have the technology yet.
Once we get that.
But for the audio nicotine, we're there. It's in your ears right now.
I think that the thing is we don't put like trigger warnings or anything on this show. And just at the very beginning of this episode, we talked so much about animal death. I would say an upsetting amount for someone that didn't know that was coming.
I came up with like a really specific way you could easily snap a goose's neck.
You perfected the system of geese death.
Yeah. It's like you want to do it quickly and efficiently.
Yeah. But in a way, that's probably merciful because they won't even know it's coming. But the point is that, there are potentially many warnings that would need to go. We talk openly about how to commit crimes.
Yeah.
True. I would say every episode, an illegal activity and how we would do it probably comes up.
Is it as simple as don't try this at home?
That's true because that's a good one for this reason, Nelson. It covers us for everything we've ever said, which is great.
Yeah, that's great.
But also we practice what we preach because 2 listeners did try this at home and did their own version of this podcast based around bread, and we shut that down.
We did.
We said, do not try this at home.
Yeah. We really ruined their day about it, I think. They were just having a fun joke, and we got deadly serious.
we went into litigation. I think we put one of them on trial, didn't we?
I think so. Yeah.
Who knows what we've done on this show?
Yeah. Should we also add, just in case, could be beware of surprise dong.
You always got to beware of surprise dong. This is an audio podcast, so you think you're safe.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, is you need to always be aware of surprise
But then one day we might accidentally vividly describe one of our dogs.
That's true.
Just out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So.
I think if this had any warning whatsoever, it just says may contain surprise dong.
Yeah.
It won't always. In fact, it very rarely ever, if ever, will. But it may. It's like how if it's made in the same factory as somewhere that there are nuts, it may contain traces of nuts because there is a chance that the nuts will get in there.
They don't want to risk it. We don't want to risk it. We don't want to risk that one day somebody gets a surprise dong from this podcast and then sues us.
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't want that happening. Even though it's minimal, it's not a chance that we're, willing to run.
The listeners of the show can help us with this, by the way, because we're probably not going to update like our artwork and stuff to have this warning. But if you recommend the podcast to someone, I would just caveat it with like, it's very funny, you might enjoy it. It might contain surprise dong, but they said that probably won't happen.
Yeah.
Just kind of word them up.
We need people to spread that.
Yeah, so if it does happen in the future, and
buyer beware.
God forbid it does happen in the future, hopefully someone will have a sense to be like, oh yeah, I do remember someone saying this could happen.
This could. Yeah, there was always a chance. That's true. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for writing in, Cousin Rowan. If you would like to write into us, you can do so. readitpodcast, readitpodcast @gmail.com. Yep. You can also reach us at our subreddit or the Discord.
Yes.
The link is in the show notes. Yeah. Rate the show.
Yes. Review the show with words if your platform of choice allows you to do so.
If it allows you.
Don't talk about surprise dong in the review. We'll be checking.
Okay. No. Isn't that part of
Nelson,
it? We want
specifically,
people to know.
I'm telling people, do not write a review about surprise dong and give it 5 stars because you think it'd be funny. Don't do that. Okay. If I see a single review about surprise dong, I tell you. Anyway, nothing I can do.
T-shirts.
I guess there's nothing I can do to stop
them. Read a podcast. They contain surprise dong. All right. So thanks for listening, and we will read you later.